Hello everyone, welcome back to another game recap video here to discuss. We got a couple of games to talk about, happened over on Monday and on Tuesday, so all those games here are coming up right now. Hello everyone, welcome back to another video here at the Intent Hockey channel. Now before we begin this video, don't forget to like this video and subscribe below. Thank you for all of your support. We'd never be able to do this without all of you guys, so if you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe button down below and don't forget to comment down in the comment section below so you can also discuss in this video. So in today's video, we've got a couple of games to talk about here today. We saw 3 games happen over on Monday and 13 games happen over on Tuesday to finish out the 2024 portion of the 2024-2025 NHL season. So we'll get to all those games here. First, we saw Florida Panthers blow a few leads. They were up, I think, 2-0. 3-2 a couple of points, or blow a few leads, but recovered, scored a goal midway through the third period, and held on to beat the New York Rangers 5-3, as they've won 5-7 and improved to 23-13-2, as they continue to go toe-to-toe with the Leafs to top spot in the Atlantic, while the Rangers have lost 4 straight, 7 of 8, and fall to 16-19-1. The Rangers are hurting right now. For the Panthers, Jesper Volquist scored twice, Balinskis had 2 assists, and Samoskevich and Lewis Ryan both also scored for the Panthers in the win, while Lindgren, Hedel, and Kreider were 3 goal scorers for Rangers in the loss. So Cats go meow, and the Florida Panthers were able to take a huge win over the New York Rangers. Then we saw Winnipeg Jets start off really hot, open the scoring, and shut out Nashville 3-0, as they have won 4 straight 6-7 and improved to 27-10-1, the best team in the NHL right now, while Nashville Predators fall to 11-19-7. Bad stuff there for Nashville. For the Jets, Velarde scored twice, Connor and Ehlers both had 2 assists, DeMello also scored, and Hellbuck stopped all 23 shots he faced in a shutout and victory. So Jets fly high in this one and shut out their rivals in Nashville. And then to finish out the game, we saw Seattle Kraken break a tie and scored 3 unanswered goals to come from behind and take down the Utah Hockey Club 5-2, as they improve to 17-19-2, while Utah's lost 4 straight and fall to 16-14-6. Utah's coming a little bit back down to earth after a really solid stretch just before the holiday break. For Seattle, Schwartz had 3-point night, goal, 2 assists, Kerfoot had 2 assists, and McCann, Beniers, Burakovsky, and Gord also scored for the Kraken in the win, while Kerfoot and Cooley were 2 goal scorers for Utah in the loss. So Kraken were able to slither their way out of this one and get their 2nd straight win. So really good stuff there for Seattle. Those were 3 games we saw over on Monday, going over to 13 we saw over on Tuesday. First, we saw a couple of earlier games as we saw the Washington Capitals score 3 unanswered goals and came from behind to take down Boston 3-1, as they've won 4 of 6 and improved to 25-10-2, while the Boston Bruins fall to 20-15-4. So a bad loss there from Boston, as they've now lost 2 of their first 3 after the holiday break. For the Capitals, Protas scored twice, Wilson had 2 assists, and Chikrin also scored with Thompson, stopping 26-27 shots he faced in the win, while Brazil was the lone goal scorer for the Bruins in the loss. The Bruins couldn't find their footing offensively, and Capitals give them a taste of their own medicine after they lost to the Bruins just before the holiday break. Then we saw Toronto Maple Leafs also get a little bit of redemption as they took down the New York Islanders 3-1 after they lost to them just before the holiday break as well, as the Leafs have won 6 of 8 and improved to 23-13-2. So Leafs, like we just said, going toe-to-toe with Florida, while for the New York Islanders, they've lost 3 of 4, 5-7, and are one of the lowest teams in the East, dropping to 14-17-7. Bad stuff there for NYI. For the Leafs, Nylander had 2 assists, Kampf, Tavares, and Lawrence were 3 goal scorers, and Wolves stopped 30 of 31 shots he faced in the win, while Pajot was 1 goal scorer for the Islanders in the loss. So a bad loss there for the Islanders as they continue to falter, just like their New York counterparts. Then we saw the Montreal Canadiens overcome a 2-goal deficit, scored 3 unanswered goals, and took down the Vegas Golden Knights 3-2, as the Canadiens have won 3 straight, 6 of 7, and are back up to 500 at 17-17-3. Canadiens are on a roll right now, while the Vegas Golden Knights fall at 25-9-3, having their 6-game win streak. That was only their 2nd loss of the month of December. Vegas had a really good December, but finished it on a sour note. For the Canadiens, Heineman, Doc, and Caulfield were 3 goal scorers in the win, while Whiteclaw and Hanifin were 2 goal scorers for the Knights in the loss. So an impressive game there as Montreal comes away with the victory. Then we saw the Winter Classic. These 2 teams faced off in the Winter Classic over on Tuesday as the Chicago Blackhawks played St. Louis Blues, and it was all Blues in this game. They got out to a massive lead. Started off by this goal here from Cam Fowler, scoring in his 1,000th NHL game. Ronaldo scored Sportsnet, but Fowler was able to get the scoring started, and the Blues would just keep on going from there, destroying the Blackhawks 6-2, as they have won 3 of 4 and improved to 18-17-4, dropping the Hawks, who have lost 5 straight and 7 of 10 to 12-24-2. So bad stuff there for Chicago. For the Blues, Falk had 3-point night, goal, 2 assists. Fowler scored twice. Holloway and Texier both had goal and assist, and Kyrou also scored for Blues in the win, while Bertuzzi and Hall were 2 goal scorers in the Winter Classic for the Blackhawks in the loss. So a really intriguing Winter Classic game, but this one was not going to be anything but a Blues win, so a very good, fantastic win there from the St. Louis Blues. Then we saw Colorado Avalanche break a tie in the third and held on to take down the Winnipeg Jets 5-2, as they have won 5 straight, 6 of 7, and improved to 23-15-0, while the Jets, who still can't seem to beat the Colorado Avalanche, have their 4-game win streak snap and fall to 27-11-1, so bad stuff there for Winnipeg. For the Avalanche, Manson and Jerome both had 2 assists, with Colton, Middlestat, Lehkonen, Rantanen, and Taves being the 5 goal scorers for the Avalanche in the win, while Velarde and Kupari were 2 goal scorers for the Jets in the loss. So an impressive game there from the Avalanche as they continue to roll. Then we saw the Detroit Red Wings blow a few leads, but recovered and broke a tie late in the third period as they beat the Pittsburgh Penguins 4-2, as they improved to 15-18-4, now having back-to-back wins, while the Penguins fall to 17-17-5, so back down to 500 for Pittsburgh. For the Red Wings, Compher and Bergeron both had a goal and an assist, Raymond had 2 assists, and Larkin and Kane both also scored for Red Wings in the win, while O'Connor scored both goals for Pittsburgh Penguins in the loss. So an impressive game there from Detroit as they are able to gain a little bit in the wildcard race, taking down the Pittsburgh Penguins. Then we saw Dallas Stars break a tie late in the third period thanks to this goal here from Esa Lindell, Sportsnet, but Lindell was able to break a tie late in the game and help the Dallas Stars take down the Buffalo Sabres 4-2, as they have a 4-game point streak and improve to 22-13-1, while Sabres' 3-game win streak ends and they fall to 14-20-4, so that's up there for the Sabres. For the Stars, Robertson had 3.8, goal, 2 assists, Harley had 2 assists, and Hintz, Johnston, Lindell also scored for the Stars in the win, while Malenstein and Zucker were the 2 goal scorers for the Sabres in the loss. So an impressive game there as Dallas was able to take down Buffalo. Then we saw Philadelphia Flyers open the scoring and shut out the San Jose Sharks for nothing as they are back to 500 at 17-17-4, while the Sharks have lost 8 straight, 11 of 12, and fall to 11-23-6. The Sharks are sinking at this point in time, not playing overly well. For the Flyers, Zamula had a goal and an assist, Brink and Drysdale both had 2 assists, Sealer, Paling, and Konechny also scored, and Urson and Kolosov, who tandemed in this game. Urson started, Kolosov came in midway through a game. Both stopped all 22 shots that they faced in the shutout and victory for the Flyers. So it was an impressive win there from the Philadelphia Flyers as they take down the San Jose Sharks. Then we saw the Anaheim Ducks blow a 2-goal lead, nearly blew the game, but they were able to score a late third period goal to recover and beat the New Jersey Devils 3-2, as they have improved to 15-17-4, dropping the Devils to 24-13-3, so that's up there for Jersey. For the Ducks, Strome had a goal and an assist, Vetrano had 2 assists, and Terry and Fabry both also scored for Ducks in the win, while Siegenthaler and Meyer were 2 goal scorers for the Devils in the loss. So an impressive game there as the Ducks take down the New Jersey Devils. Then we saw Minnesota Wild break a tie late in the second period thanks to this goal here from Declan Chisholm. Remember, Sportsnet, but Chisholm was able to give the Minnesota Wild a 4-3 lead, and they would hold on to beat the Nashville Predators 5-3, as they've won 3 of 4 and improve to 23-11-4, while the Predators have lost 3 straight, 4 of 6, and fall to 11-20-7, so bad stuff there for Nashville. For the Wild, Rossi had 3.8, 2 goals and an assist, Brody and Zuccarello both had a goal and an assist, Eriksson had 2 assists, and Chisholm also scored for the Wild in the win, while Shea had 2 assists and Sessions, Marchessault, and O'Reilly were 3 goal scorers for the Predators in the loss. So an impressive game there as the Wild take down the Nashville Predators. Then we saw Columbus Blue Jackets blow a few leads, but recovered and took down the Carolina Hurricanes 4-3 in a shootout, as they have won 4 of 6 and improved to 16-16-6, while the Hurricanes fall 22-13-2, having lost 4 of their last 6. So a bad stretch there for the Hurricanes. For the Jackets, Monahan had 3 assists, Marchenko scored twice, Voronkov had goal and assist in regulation, with Fantilli and Kent Johnson being the 2 shootout goal scorers for Jackets in the win, while Aho had 2 assists. Ty Smith, who scored his first goals, member of the Carolina Hurricanes, Jesperi Kotkaniemi and Jack Roslovic were 3 regulation goal scorers, and Svechnikov was the lone shootout goal scorer for the Carolina Hurricanes in the loss. It was nearly a win there for the Hurricanes, almost got victory, but the Jackets were able to hold on and come away with it as they get back up to 500. Then we saw Edmonton Oilers score 2 quick goals to begin the second and pulled away as they beat the Utah Hockey Club 4-1, as they have won 4 of 6 and improved to 22-12-3, dropping the Utah Hockey Club, who has lost 5 straight, to 16-15-6, so bad stuff there for Utah. For the Oilers, Ekholm had a goal and an assist, Brandon McDavid both had 2 assists, Ryan Nugent-Hopkins, Stetcher, and Draisaitl also scored, and Skinner stopped 26-27 shots he faced in the win for the Oilers, while McBain was the lone goal scorer for Utah in the loss. Utah continues to falter, losing back-to-back games, while the Oilers continue to keep pace for top spot in the Pacific Division. And then the last game of the 2024 season, we saw Calgary Flames break a tie in the third period, thanks to this goal here from Nazem Kadri and Welcome to Sportsnet. But Kadri was able to break a tie and help the Calgary Flames take down the Vancouver Canucks to end the 2024 season 3-1, as they've won 3 of 4 and improved to 18-12-3, leapfrogging the Canucks for last playoff spot points-wise, while Vancouver Canucks have lost 5 of 6 and fall 17-11-8. Bad stuff there for Vancouver. For Calgary, Huberdeau had a goal and an assist, Zary and Kadri both also scored, and Wolf stopped 23-24 shots he faced in the win for the Calgary Flames, while Besser was the lone goal scorer for the Canucks in the loss. So an impressive game there from the Flames as they took down the Vancouver Canucks. Definitely, that's all I'm going to talk about in this video. I'll let you guys thoughts on all these games down in the comment section below. Which ones were surprising to you? Was it Seattle coming back and being Utah? Was it Florida down in the Rangers? Was it Columbus being Carolina? Was it Detroit being Pittsburgh? Was it the Winter Classic, St. Louis destroying Chicago? Was it Washington being Boston? Definitely let you guys thoughts on all of that down in the comment section below. That's all I'm going to talk about for today. Until this video, if you're returning to subscribe below, thank you for all your support. We're now to love you guys. So if you haven't already, don't forget the subscribe button down below, and don't forget to comment down in the comment section below so you can discuss in this video. As well as a blog talking about news, rumors, and analysis, so stuff like that. So if you check that out, I'll link that down in the description below, and can't wait to see you guys all for the next video. See you guys soon.